Well, hello there, guys. Welcome to the stream. We're going to be starting here in about 2 minutes, so we won't be waiting nearly as long this time. Just want to take a quick look here at the restream, make sure everything is running. And we are currently connecting to both Twitch and to YouTube, so whether you're going to be on Twitch or YouTube, you will have a chance to watch the stream being broadcast. Let's go ahead and just get back to the main Twitch page, make sure that everything is working out okay. Beautiful. So I'm already seeing it on my end, guys. Just making sure that you guys are seeing it on your end. Very cool. We already actually have 6 people on our live dashboard. Welcome, guys. Yes, indeed, Spud. We're running this on YouTube as well. Welcome, man. So, guys, we'll be starting the stream in about a minute and 20 seconds. We're going to be playing some Vietnam 65. And I'm glad to see that some of the YouTube fans are happy, and also glad to see that Vintertar is here. Finally caught a cast live. Indeed you did, man. Welcome. So yeah, we're going to definitely be playing some Vietnam 65. If we get enough viewers for this stream, like if we get like 50 viewers, we'll try to do another stream later this week where we give away some Vietnam 65 codes. For now, we're just going to be playing, obviously, for fun here. And for glory, of course. So 4 on Twitch, 5 on YouTube, and the stream hasn't even started. That's pretty awesome. First time I'm watching you, says Spud. Well, I hope you enjoy, Spud. Let me know, guys, if you want me to turn the game volume down a little bit. I think it's just right, but if you guys want the game volume lowered a bit, then let me know, and we'll make that happen. So I am going to start a new game. We're starting from scratch, randomized map, essentially. Hello, Wavell. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man, here on the main Slytherin group chat this time. Very, very cool. So we're here in the office, guys. We're getting ready to start the stream up, and I think we can actually go ahead and get started now. Hello, Chump Monkey 5. Pretty cool. We got a nice amount of viewers here today, so this is excellent. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the game, guys. I think the time has begun, so we are going to touch upon the new game. And in this case, I'm going to play Veteran. It's been a while since I've played Vietnam 65, but I actually used to be pretty good at this game, so I'm hoping that I'm still pretty good. Again, it's been a very long time since I've played, like I said before, and I've mostly been playing Afghanistan 11, but Vietnam 65 is probably one of my favorite games in the entire catalog. So I think the first things first, we want to go ahead and get the engineer to start heading towards an area where we would probably like to build a fire base. So I'm actually going to go ahead and move over here, although I got to be careful. Crossing any sort of water area here is going to be dangerous. Now I'm going to pick up my Hueys. I'm going to start picking up some troops and dropping them off near these villages. So we've got Bravo Company here, and I'm going to basically drop him right there into that village, or close to it anyway. And at least this village is quite close, so I'm hoping this is going to be a lot easier. Bravo Company, move in. Uncooperative, we're going to go ahead and search for mines. Doesn't seem to be a single mine in the area. So I think right now we can go ahead and just keep this chopper here, sort of as a scout unit. Eventually we will bring this infantry out. We're going to do the same with these other infantry squads, and we also want to do the same with the Green Beret units. But we don't want to send out the Green Beret units until we actually have an established FOB. Otherwise, it's kind of actually a waste. So let's go ahead, move in the air cav. Hopefully no VC in this general area. We will be taking a look at the map, though, every now and again. No units. Let's search for mines. And it looks like, yeah, no mines here. It's going to take a while, I think, for mines to appear. And most of the VC locations are probably going to be these locations deep in the woods, if I had to guess. I could be wrong. Let's go ahead and pick up some more boys. Pick up Delta Company. I'm keeping that howitzer there. We might eventually move it closer to our firing base once we actually make one. For now, let's drop these boys off. I'm actually really tempted to get a Cobra right now. And in fact, I think I'm going to splurge on one. Let's take a look here. The Cobra's 3K. I know I shouldn't get it, but I just bought it. I just love it. It's a great, great vehicle. Hello, guys. Wow, nice viewership here. Good to see all of you. And those of you on the YouTube channel, welcome. Now, we've got something really cool going on here, and I'm seeing it here in the restream, and that is essentially that we're streaming this live both on Twitch and on the YouTube live stream. So it's good to see we got 10 people on YouTube and 5 on Twitch. That's the first time the YouTubers have beat Twitch. Good job, guys. Keep up the great work. I love to see it. So we're going to end the turn here. I don't want to spend my points yet. Besides, we're going to need to use them to spend on other things. So I'm going to end the turn. And actually, it looked like I didn't know this, but it looked like our Green Brave could have trained the Arvin inside the village. So, nope, we still need that forward operating base. Okay, so I'm not going crazy. Like I said, it's been a while since I played Vietnam 65, but it's one of my favorite games. I've learned a lot from it. And obviously, with my father being a Vietnam veteran, it definitely means a lot to me. So I'm going to move out. And oh my goodness! Wow, that was the fastest IED I have yet seen. I am going to try to clear mines, but man, the enemy hit us really fast and really hard. So we're going to bring this guy back to base. He needs some urgent medical care. But man, that was a surprise. That was like instantaneous. I did not expect that. We had just searched that area for mines. So now I'm a little wary. I'm going to go ahead and search this area for mines. Maybe not necessary, but you never know. And of course, now we're stuck in this area. Over here, I'm going to move out. I'm hoping we're not going to get attacked. I think we're good, though. Pick up our boys. Go deeper into the jungle. So I'm going to drop these guys. Well, the closest I can get is probably right there. In fact, that might even be a bit far. And of course, we're going to keep on moving with our engineer truck, try to build that forward operating base. And maybe we should even go ahead and get another chopper and another infantry squad. I don't know what you guys think about that. But if you think it's a good idea, then let me know. And nice start. Exactly, Spud. Nice start. Not such a nice start. But hey, this is war. So I am going to go ahead and get some infantry. And the reason being, we have a Huey here. Or I thought we had two Hueys. If not, we can always move these guys out one at a time. But I don't think it's such a bad idea to have the Huey out here. Let's move this Cobra forward, just in case we encounter some enemies. And we're going to end the turn. And we've earned the Marksman Infantry Award. I'm not sure what we got it for. We could take a look at our uniform in a bit here. But I've already got a few pins and medals. And oh my goodness, RPG fire from the VC. Holy hell. Alright, let's drop our boys down. If we could spot that guy again, I will absolutely try to just totally waste him here. But we got to get this guy back to base. There's no doubt about it. These guys are going to have to be stuck in the field for a little while. I am going to go ahead and sweep for mines. Not a single one. Let's see what else we can do here. All right, we checked this area. We could go to that area. But, of course, we run the risk of getting shot at again. And it looks like one of our choppers is already pretty low on fuel. So we're going to have to move this chopper back. And in the meantime, I'm going to take this Huey right here. I'm going to pick up one of our infantry squads. And I'm immediately going to move him to this northernmost village. We could get shot at. You never know. And again, this map is randomized. We are playing normal difficulty or medium difficulty, but things are always changing in a situation like this. This is a situation that's constantly changing. So I really want to build a fire base here. I think I'm going to wait until we get over to the road, but we definitely want to get that fire base up and running pretty soon. In the meantime, little unsure of what to do, to be honest with you. I think for now we're going to move into the woods or close to the woods, and I'm going to set up an ambush. Although we need to be a little farther from the village to be able to ambush any enemy troops. And with our Apache, we're just going to keep this guy here and watch for the enemy. Let's end the turn. And there we go, a VC unit right there. It's like they're not even spotting our infantry here. We could attack. We actually have a 67% chance to get a kill. I'm going to go for that risk. We're attacking from the jungle. And yes, one VC unit dead. And of course, that's going to also increase the rank of this unit, which is very good news. As you can see, he's now got private rank, so I'm going to pick him up. Get these guys back to base. I hope they get back without any problems, but that was a nice kill on the VC unit. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. Very nice shooting there. Chinook, says Spud. Chinook is an idea. And what does Vintari says? Mr. Slytherin Group, so I was wondering about Burma Road DLC or for Order of Battle. Any release dates yet? Not yet, but we will be having some updates for you guys. We always like to keep you guys entertained. So, yes, there will definitely be some updates. So, 12 on Twitch, 12 on YouTube right now, guys. Pretty cool stuff. Keep it up. I mean, this is great. Make sure to also share this on social media. Maybe get some friends into it. We really appreciate that. So, I'm going to move this Bravo company out. And, oh, my goodness, more enemy units. We're going to attack. Good shooting, boys. Guys, that has been some of the best fighting I've seen so far. Now, unfortunately, we can't pick these boys up. The reason being is that they're in the woods. You can't land a chopper over the woods. It's not like Hollywood. We could, however, go and pick up some supplies and deliver it to them, although they're not really in need of supplies right now, so I'm going to keep them there. Let's take a look around, see what other units we have. And I think with this chopper, we could probably pick up one more unit here. Let's go for it. Pick up Echo Company. And with Echo Company, we're going to head to this village up here. So I'm actually going to try to... Nope. Looks like it's going to take us a while to get there. Fair enough. So we're going to just get close. I would think that we'd be able to drop the guys right there, but I guess these cornfields are not as viable as I anticipated. Okay, guys, it's time to build that forward base. There we go. So the forward base is actually pretty close to our main base, but I think this is the way to go, at least right now. I'm still going to keep this Cobra out, and we will search the village. All right, let's end the turn.
Some units have no orders.
So far, no contacts on BC. I mean, obviously, we spotted a few of them. Check the forums daily, not that active in posting, though. Looking really forward to it. I'm glad to hear it. And obviously, for those of you that aren't aware, that is actually an expansion to Order of Battle. Order of Battle has a tremendous amount of expansions, some really great ones. And it's definitely a game that I recommend amongst new strategy gamers or old ones as well. Definitely something to get someone into the strategy mood. Now let's go ahead and get this fire base up. And hot damn, it looks like we're going to have to go all the way over here just to get one fire base. Well, we're going to try to get it. I'm also going to grab these units, bring them out, pick them up. We should be able to get these guys in the chopper. Let's try again. Pick them up. There we go. And now, of course, we're bringing this guy back to base for two reasons. Number one, we need a refuel. And number two, our troops need a refuel, or need to eat some food. Let's put it that way. So I'm definitely going to be bringing out the Special Forces at this point, the Navy SEALs. Let's go ahead and grab them because they can start training some ARVN units. Let's go ahead and grab the Green Berets. Excuse me, I said Navy SEALs. Shame on me. These are Green Berets. Of course, Navy SEALs are Navy. Green Berets are Army Special Forces. Their job is to basically go into the woods, do some scouting missions, and stay in those woods for a very, very long time. In fact, my father used to tell me some pretty crazy stories about the Green Berets. So there we go. We're training the ARVN. Let's go ahead and see if we can drop these guys off. They should be able to drop right there, but maybe we have to do some humping through the jungle. It's not what it sounds like, but anytime you're moving through the jungle like this with very little support, and you're basically stuck out in the jungle for a week, that's called humping through the jungle. So we're going to have to hump our way to that village. We're definitely going to have to bring in supplies for these guys, but they are now our designated jungle fighters, basically. They've got to try to make it through. And as you can see, even Delta Company here is going to have to hump through the jungle towards that village right there. We're also going to have to bring in some air supply for them. So let's do that. Of course, that's going to cost some... a little bit of money, but sometimes you need to spend money to make money, or spend money in this case to kill BC. So I think that's enough for now. I will, just for fun, go ahead and do some minesweeping around base, but I think everything is just fine, just dandy. Let's end the turn. And there's another VC unit, my goodness. Of course, now it's monsoon season, it's raining like hell. Not the greatest time to be out in the jungle. I'm going to take this Huey. Let's pick up our unit that, and we've got two units actually, this is really good news. 2 units, mind you guys, of ranked up soldiers. So they're going to fight a lot better during a battle, etc. I really want to drop them here, but I think we're going to have to wait a turn or two. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to wait a turn. What if we just drop them there? Nope. All right, let's see. Get that forward operating base. Oh, I should have known. I should have known. I think our guy's doing fine, incredibly. He's not damaged. So we've got the fire base up and going. I am really happy that he did not get damaged, like really happy. Of course, that was a close call. All right, let's get this guy back. And get this guy back as well. It's going to take him a little bit longer. While that's happening, of course, we're still humping through the woods. And these are deep woods. Obviously, the monsoon makes it even harder for us to move through here. Remember, before it was like 3 turns. Now it's 5 turns. Moving through the woods in a monsoon is not easy, and it's certainly not fun. Let's also bring our Cobra out just in case we spot some enemy troops. we can have a fast attack plan here. Let's see, we're very confident that Panzer Corps 2, yes, absolutely, that is my colleague talking. Panzer Corps feeling for sure. And guys, I do apologize when I'm not able to see your comments. If a colleague responds, please don't think that I'm ignoring you or anything like that. Every single strategy game, thank you, Vic. Well, I don't play them all so well. Vic Chopin just said on our YouTube channel, Agrippa knows how to play every strategy game. Not every, but I try to play every strategy game. I don't think I excel at all of them. Vietnam 65 is one of the few that I think I'm pretty good at. Again, that's a big think. All right, let's end the turn. End turn.
Some units have no orders.
All right, it's still raining. Monsoon season is still upon us. We're going to have to eventually bring some supplies for these guys. We could also take one of the choppers out with supplies and drop them off, but at this distance, I'm not even sure it's worth it. I am going to take this Huey, though. Let's pick these boys up. Pick Bravo Company up. They were actually the first ones to get out into the jungle. So let's go ahead and pick these guys up. And I think I want to move to this area if I can. We've already got some men moving there, so let's just drop our boys off here. Come on, boys. Get into that village. And there we go. We've spotted some VC. We've also taken out some mines. Now, I could bring in my Apache to possibly take this guy out. I'm going to try. If not, I'll hit him with an airstrike. And it looks like, let's see. Come on, give us the best luck. 76% chance to take out this Viet Cong cadre. Good kill. Oh, man, we were getting a lot of kills. We've actually also moved up that Hearts and Minds score to 51. So we're doing something right. Let's drop this guy off. No new intel, fair enough. No mines either. For now, this guy can kind of hang out here. We definitely want to bring this guy back to refill his fuel. And hell, we might even go ahead and try to pick up some more troops. Although, with all of these guys out in the field right now, I think that we can probably wait just a little bit. We're going to need a lot of these points to basically keep these guys alive in the jungle. It's really their only way, or their only means of getting food is going to be the jungle itself. Yeah, that's pretty good. And the turn.
Some units have no orders.
All right, let's keep on moving, boys. So now these guys' supplies are low. We're going to have to bring in those emergency supplies. Of course, that's going to deplete us a bit, and it also means that this unit is going to have to wait one turn before they get their supplies. But we're getting closer to what could possibly be a VC strongpoint. Well, and that would obviously be a big problem. 2018 is fine. War in the West is on Steam in a couple of weeks. By 2018, I'll have read the manual. Van Bishop makes a great point. Yes, absolutely. War in the West is a tough game to learn, but it definitely pays off once you figure it out. But yes, definitely one of our tougher games. I won't lie about that. But, you know, like I said before, once you learn to play that game, just the amount of happiness you feel is actually quite incredible. Because you're like, wow, I figured it out. I know what I'm doing now. I know how to bomb certain cities, how to destroy certain targets, and you feel a lot more confident as a strategy gamer, as a person. All right, maybe not as a person, but certainly as a strategy gamer. Let's go ahead and move in with this infantry squad. And actually, right now, I'm just going to set up an ambush. The reason I'm doing this is we can't get to the village this turn. So I'm going to set an ambush up there with our boys. Let's move this guy back. This unit can also move out. And I believe they can also be picked up. And we could bring them to the FOB, but I feel much safer bringing them to the main fire base, or the main operating base, really. And we could go ahead and get one more unit out here. So I'm going to try to deploy an infantry squad. I know not everybody's going to agree with that particular decision, but I want to keep locating these enemy villages that could be assisting the enemy, of course. So we're going to send one of our choppers this way. Make sure that the rest of these guys have moved. Not much we can do with the engineer truck right now. We could clear some woods, but that's really about it. And we're going to end the turn right now, my friends. Continue. And we've got our Arvin unit. Nice. So the Arvin unit can start heading towards the other villages that are sort of unreachable. Try again, Agrippa. And we're going to go ahead with our Green Beret unit. Now, these guys are really good at scouting the woods, finding enemy targets. Obviously, their view range is much higher than most of the units we have on the field. But I actually prefer them first training the ARVN units. You can see some of them here. And then focusing on the rest of the units. Army of the Republic of Vietnam, average combat strength, can gather intelligence from villages and better results from native villages. Now, what that really means is that if a village is pro-South Vietnam, like this one with the yellow flag, they're going to give a lot more info. However, if they're pro-NVA, they might actually give us less info when confronted with ARVN soldiers. So we want to keep that in mind. And let's end the turn.
Some units have no orders.
All right, here we go, boys. Now the monsoon is over.
Low on supplies.
I'm definitely going to have to bring in some supplies for these boys.
Supplies deployed.
And let's get a little closer here. I don't want to walk across the fields because I would anticipate that's exactly where mines would be laid. Move this guy forward, so next turn he's going to attack. And with this unit, let's move in.
Charlie active.
And sure enough, we got Charlie activated in the area. While that's going on, I'm also going to be moving with my ARVN unit. And yes, I am moving on an open road. Not the smartest idea.
Low on supplies.
Move this guy back.
Unit
Move this guy back.
Supplies.
Move our Apache back too. And let's drop these boys off right here.
Egressing out.
Again, I know there's a target out there. I know we have the ability to use one of our jets to attack it, but I'm not sure I want to just yet.
Intel on
As you can see, there's an RPG unit right there, and honestly, I think the RPG unit is more of a threat to our men than the VC cadre. So let's hope that our wonderful, what is this, an F-16? I'm pretty sure it's an F-16, can destroy them.
calling air support.
Boom! That is a dead VC unit, guys. Very nice, very, very nice. But as you can see, this village is actually in support of the Viet Cong. You know, that star pretty much tells us one thing, and that is that they don't like Americans. They don't like us around here. We absolutely have to wait for these areas to refuel. Then we'll send some more men out. But we've got to be careful. We now know we're near enemy territory, and this is where things can get very, very dicey. You can see that enemy's right there. He could definitely be on one of our units next turn. Obviously, these VC move through the jungle a lot better than we do. Come on, boys. Orcs recurred to my mind. Orcs use that phrase often in Warhammer 40k, says Kangax. Very true. And welcome, everybody. We got 15 on Twitch, and we've got 8 on YouTube. So really cool. I like to see like kind of which is doing better. Right now, it looks like Twitch is winning. We actually had YouTube winning earlier during the stream, which I was impressed by because it's been a while since YouTube has had the upper hand. So for those of you that like YouTube, keep that in mind, man. Make sure to keep supporting YouTube as much as possible, but I'll obviously also support the awesome Twitch package. So with this Green Beret unit, I'm going to keep on training ARVN units, and I'm going to end the turn. All right, there you go. What did I tell you guys? Enemy troops are already here. We could try to fight back. 67% chance of a win, but I know there's more units moving in. One thing we definitely have to do is get this unit the hell out of here. He could get attacked, but he needs a chopper to pick him up and just get the hell out. We could possibly send a chopper to get some supplies to that unit. There's no way, though, this is the scary part, that we're going to be able to save a chopper to save that unit. It's not going to happen. There's nowhere a chopper can land here. He can't pick our guys up. Our only other option is to hope that maybe the Cobra can get close enough, but even the Cobra, as you can see, is struggling here. Definitely not looking good. The only good news is that a lot of these villages are in American support. They seem to really like us. That's obviously a great thing, but we've still got a lot of fighting to do. Let's go into this village, and let's sweep for mines. It looks like this village is pretty cooperative. Of course, we're going to have to walk out of here. We're not going to have any choppers pick us up. Let's go ahead, guys. We're going to go ahead and open fire. Good shooting, man. Absolutely excellent shooting. I could set up an ambush here, or I could try to sweep for mines, or even move a little closer to the village. I think I'm going to move a little closer to the village. That's great news. The fact that those guys got a shot off, really, really great news. Now, of course, we've got to worry about getting some more men out. So let's take this Huey, pick up Charlie Company. You guys have had enough R&R. For those of you that don't know, R&R is rest and recuperation. It's basically break for soldiers, but they've had enough of it. It's time for them to get back out in the field. So I'm going to bring these guys back to the base. Pretty good job there. And actually, we moved the flag to South Vietnamese flag. So they kind of like us now. They certainly like us more than before we vaporized that unit. I mean, we totally obliterated it. Now let's go ahead and end the turn. Let's make sure we've moved all of our vehicles. I believe we have. And here we go, guys. Continue, end turn.
Some units have no orders.
Okay, is that an enemy unit directly at the village? No, I think they're good. We're going to move in and search for mines.
Sweeping for mines.
And unfortunately, with this unit, we are going to have to spend some points to resupply them this way.
Emergency supplies deployed.
Now, usually you don't have to use emergency supplies, only when your guys are really far from any bases. Obviously, and honestly, I should say, we probably could have just gone ahead and tried to drop the supplies off, although get a little worried. Like with this unit, we're definitely going to bring some supplies just from base. But I want to make absolutely sure that we're getting the supplies to our men. Oh, man! Damn RPG fire. So I would assume there's probably a VC base somewhere in that area.
LZ.
Drop my boys off. Man, that scared me. That was definitely a jump scare.
Village
All right, let's search.
Sweeping for mines. Low on supplies.
All right, for this unit, so this Arvin unit does need to be picked up, or at least needs to get some supplies. So for now, let's drop off this chopper. If we're able to get some supplies from that Arvin unit from one of the choppers that are already here, I probably will. This one has 4 of 4, so resupply, and we're going to resupply that South Vietnamese unit. Go on, boys. There we go. And now we get the hell back to base. Slowly but surely. And we might as well go ahead and sweep for mines. Why not? Now with this chopper, I'm sending him back to base. I can't risk losing him, and we're going to just make Charlie Company our new jungle boys. Probably send them to the west to take a look at this area, maybe scout for some VC buildings, things like this, VC training camps. These are all areas that can give us tremendous amounts of support, or if we destroy them, of course. All right, I don't even know if I wanted the Apache this far out. What the hell? He's already here. Let's continue.
Unit deployed.
And we got another Arvin unit deployed. Wonderful. I think that this Green Beret company can probably train one more Arvin unit. And actually, I'm going to bring this Apache back just in case he needs to get back home really quickly.
Have no orders.
You can see we're losing some hearts and minds here. Not always a good sign. Actually, rarely a good sign. And there we go. Looks like our South Vietnamese unit can go to this village, and sure enough, we found another RPG location. Man, there's a lot of them. So I'm going to try get a kill, another kill with my Apache. 85%.
Fire mission commencing.
Yes, another group down. And once again, that village likes us even more. But man, there are just so many of these VC squads. We've got to be very careful, guys. I am going to use my Huey to pick one of these guys up. Let's pick up Bravo Company. This guy knows what he's doing, and we're going to bring him probably over to one of those villages to the far west. Actually, no, we'll drop him right here.
Egressing LZ.
We're not going to give him too much work. And 52% hearts and minds. Once that gets to 60, the people are completely in support of the U.S. Obviously, anything above 60 is just phenomenal. You can't get much better than that. This unit, Delta Company, I'm moving down this way, and I'm really mostly searching for some more enemy hideouts. That's what I want to find. Let's get this guy back. We might even be able to get him back to base. But for now, he's going back. Well, the chopper is going back to the actual main base, I think is a good idea. Van Bishop says, just added War in the West to Steam's wish list. Store page reloads. Recommend game updates. Now recommended game. I tell her, Sophie, right on. I have no idea what that is. Interesting. Let's take a look here at the live dashboard. Do I have a Chinook? Let me take a look, Spud. I don't think, I think we might have a Chinook. Let me take a look. Again, it's been a while since I played Vietnam 65. Yes, we do have a Chinook. This can also be used to transport, I think, 2 groups of men at once. I believe it can also build some buildings. We don't really need one right now. In fact, my dad lost most of his hearing from flying in Chinooks during Vietnam without any ear protection. In his left ear, he's practically completely silent. And you asked the second question, are we going to do some more carrier deck streams? Yeah, absolutely. We definitely got the feeling that you guys enjoyed carrier deck, that you guys had fun watching me completely fail and crash left and right. So yes, we'll definitely do some more carrier deck streams. I can't tell you exactly when they're going to occur, but we can certainly prioritize those. And like I tell everybody that watches these streams, you know, go to our channel and just go to any video, any of the newer videos we put up and say, hey guys, I'd love it if you streamed X, Y, and Z. You know, tell us what games you'd like to see us stream. It really helps us determine what you guys want to see and what we're going to put up next. You guys have no idea how powerful that is. So let's go ahead. I'm going to end the turn here.
Some units have no orders.
Any VC? I don't see any. But monsoon season is back, and that's no fun. All right, let's move in here during monsoon season.
Running low.
We're definitely going to have to get this Apache back. I don't even think with this kind of rain he's going to be very effective. In fact, I don't even think we can use our plane in this kind of rain. Let's see if we can get this unit back.
Inbound.
Come on, son. We're taking you back home, at least temporarily. All right, let's take a look. So we've got a 5-5. We can pick him up.
Inbound to LZ.
And I'm just going to take a look here at any villages we could have missed. There's one over there to the far left, but this is going to be a very, very dangerous mission. Then again, we didn't sign up for easy missions. Isn't it right, boys? And I'm actually going to send these guys, I'm going to set these guys up in an ambush position. Just basically wait for the VC to stop by and hopefully ambush them. That's the idea, isn't it? And with this Arvin unit, I'm going to do the exact same. We're going to set up an ambush on the road. In case any VC show up, we're ready for them. Now, as for this company, we could train another Arvin unit, but I think we've got enough. So we're actually going to be sending this unit of Green Berets into the jungle to look for VC camps. I think that's going to be very, very important. And we're going to take Bravo Company and send them into the woods, head towards that village. He's going to need to be over there anyway very soon, so he might as well get used to it. And the turn.
Supplies. Some units have no orders.
Beautiful. The problem is now we're back down to 49. So now 49 is still technically winning. Or excuse me, 49 is losing. If we got anything above 50, we'd have a yellow flag, which would be the flag of South Vietnam. If we get anything below 50, that's going to be the VC flag. So the people are slightly on the side of the VC, and that's not good. They're slightly in support of the Viet Cong here, and that means we are failing as protectors. So we've got to step our game up here. There we go. We got some Charlie active. Unfortunately, because of monsoon season, our jets cannot fly in this weather. It's just impossible. Not to mention, we've got to get this Apache back home before he blows up. So we've got a lot that we need to do that might take a little longer than anticipated. And a lot of villages over there that we could deal with. Let's go ahead and continue. All right. Actually, with these guys, the Arvin boys, don't mind moving them closer to the village. And turn.
Some units have no orders.
There we go. Look at that, guys. Enemy unit right there, VC Cadre. Now, attacking them with our Green Berets would be useless. Remember, the Green Berets are there not necessarily to kill enemy units. They're there to scout for enemy units. So I'm going to hope that getting this close, we can actually get a shot off. Oh, we're just out of range. God damn it.
Unit requests resupply.
All right, well,
Aircraft en
let's hope
route.
this works. Come on, boys. Give them hell. Battle in the rain, and it's still a victory. Excellent. I'm also going to pick these guys up. Let's actually try to get them in a better landing location. We might have to come back for these guys. But it's good to see that some of our men are still fighting. We're going to send these guys deeper in. And there we go. We have found the VC base. Unfortunately, with that monsoon, guys, we can't hit it. Unless we bring in our beautiful, beautiful Apache here. We could do that, but we want to be very careful. I'm going to use the Huey to pick up this infantry squad. Let's go ahead and do that.
Moving to LZ.
and we're going to have to wait a little bit to drop them. Like I said, the monsoon, it slows everything down. Even our air support is slowed down. Is it possible to ask a question regarding the Battlestar Galactica game? Epic Productions is asking. You can. I don't know if you're going to get an answer, though, Epic. And hello, Alahoot. Anybody that's new, make sure to subscribe down below. Just take a quick look here at Restream. So we're doing pretty good. We got 10 on our YouTube channel, 13 on our Twitch channel. I'd like to see that. Maybe next time, and especially if we get some shares here, maybe next time we can give away some Vietnam 65 keys. I think you guys might enjoy that. Maybe some Vietnam 65 and Afghanistan 11 keys. Maybe we can make a sort of a little celebration of these great games. So this unit, by the way, is going to definitely need some resupply. We can't bring it to them now, but very soon we will. And I'm hoping that that VC base doesn't go anywhere. As far as I know, bases don't move on their own, but these are the Viet Cong. Anything is possible. Let's go ahead and sweep for mines. And also, these guys are going to need some resupply very, very soon. Let's actually see if we have any units capable of resupply. So yes, we do, and I'm going to use them to resupply that Arvin unit. And that is, of course, the Army of the Republic of Vietnam. End the turn. Oh boy, they're firing. They've definitely wounded us. Please let the rain stop. Oh my goodness, one of our units is ambushed. Luckily, he managed to fight off the enemy. He got another rank up. Although, as you can see, he's got hardly no supplies at all. So I'm going to bring in some air supply for him. I mean, this guy right now is a hero unit. He's only got a corporal rank, but he is a hero unit. And we're keeping him in the woods here. We're going to send him over there to that village. Send these guys into this village.
They've set up a base over there.
And it looks like it is pro-US. Well, pro-South Vietnam at least. Now, of course, guys, we are going to send in some fire into the enemy base. And let's see if we can get an airstrike and destroy this thing completely. Yeah, baby, look at that. That is excellent. Getting us back up to 51 in terms of the civilians' respect for us. That is really, really good. Now, of course, we're going to send in some troops, and we want to go ahead and take over this area. Let's search for some mines. And once again, the village is pro-VC. Once again, we really didn't want that to happen. We're also going to have to get these wounded troops the hell out of here. As for now, though, with the rest of our units, I'm just going to keep moving forward. We know that there's an enemy unit there, but I'm not sure if we can get there in time to target him or anything like that. Let's move these guys in. I don't like going in via the rice paddies. It's just dangerous work, to say the least. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I wish I could tell you, Epic Productions. I honestly don't know, number one, and we can't really give you guys too much advice. I will tell you that you will obviously be seeing some gameplay of Battlestar Galactica soon. I can't tell you when, though. That's about as far as I can go on that topic, so I do apologize. All right, let's get this guy back. He desperately needs some fuel. And with this unit, we can go ahead and drop it off here for our Arvin units. Beautiful, and send them back to base. And I'm going to keep our Arvin units in this general area. They're keeping the peace right now. The villagers, especially since in this area, the villagers are mostly pro-South Vietnamese or pro-American. I think this is an okay spot for them. They're going to be pretty safe. They're not going to take ambush attacks from the VC. At least let's hope they don't. Let's make sure Echo Company is moved. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I'm going to keep the Apache here in case we have to respond to anything. And we're going to end the turn. Oh boy, VC right on the outskirts of town. Look at that. You can go for the kill, 68% chance. And this unit, they have one stripe. So they've already been in a gunfight before with the VC, and they've won that gunfight. I'm going to try once more. Oh no, we're wounded. We are wounded. I'm still going to go into the village. We did get some respect from the villagers, but this is the shitty part, is we need to get out of this village very quickly because there's no choppers that can pick us up in this jungle. It's just not possible. So once you get wounded in this area, you're in a bad spot, in a very bad spot. I'm going to keep on trying to search for some VC spider holes. And we also need to get this guy back to base, at least back to the fire base. I don't know if that's going to give him any sort of supplies or anything like that, but at least we're getting over there. And some of these villages, if you guys take a look off in the distance, we haven't even managed to visit a single time. So one thing we're going to do, we're going to move this guy back.
Low on supplies.
We should always have some units at base and some units out in the field. We're trying to make that happen, but it really is easier said than done.
Need a resupply.
All right, these guys can move in. And eventually we can resupply these guys. Well, before we do, I want to go ahead and get this Arvin unit over here to this village. If we can do anything with these guys, I will. If not, I'm not going to worry about it right now. But yeah, our boys are in a tough spot, to say the least. And I think with the Apache... Oh boy. Alright, we've got one Huey here. I'm going to have him go pick this guy up.
Down to LZ.
End the turn.
Some units have no orders.
Alright, let's pick this boy up. Come on, boy.
Moving to LZ.
Get up here now, son. Get on the chopper. That wound ain't so serious. We're going to keep on going. And let's move this unit in.
Find this unit ASAP.
So this is a pro-US village. But, you know, obviously if you've got the possibility of a VC squadron coming in at night and killing your entire family, you might be pro-US deep in your heart, but you're going to do everything you can for your family, and why not? And sure enough, we have spotted another VC squad up here. Now, we could actually bring in a plane to take him out, or we could take a risk with our Apache, and I just can't take that risk right now. He's down to 1 fuel, so let's bring in our F-16s.
Initiating airstrike.
And we missed. They disappeared. You could actually see the respected in the village drop a little bit. And that's just because once the villagers realized, well, geez, these guys just came and threatened us, and now the Americans have tried to bomb them, missed, and they're leaving. I mean, you could imagine that's going to make some people very upset, you know. It's sort of like we've abandoned them. That's not at all what we've done, but you can't just get ammunition for free around here. So we're going to have to head back to the base and get some more guys. All right, this guy's already headed back. This guy... Well, I reckon I could go ahead and actually bring some supplies to this unit. Let's see if this works. Might have to wait a turn or two. Come on. Good work. Wonderful. So he can hang out here a little while longer. And with our AH-1 Cobra, we're just going to have to wait a bit. Now, we could be buying new units. I just don't see the point. However, I do see the point of getting the hell out of here with this unit. And hopefully we can evac him very, very quickly. Let's end the turn.
Some units have no orders.
Oh boy, we just lost a lot of respect in one of our villages. This could be a major VC attack. It could be a base nearby. We just don't know. And by the way, welcome everybody. We already got 15 on YouTube. 15 on Twitch. And we've got 12 on YouTube. Hello, Artward. Great presentation of gameplay as usual. Thank you, buddy. No worries, Epic Productions. One of the few games you'll buy just the second it comes out. I'm very happy to hear that, man. And I hope you liked the presentation that I gave with David Sherrick. We really tried our best. David Sherrick is, of course, the English fella. Really awesome guy. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We had a lot of fun, obviously.
Running low.
Let's move this guy back to base, get some medical treatment. We tried to give you guys kind of a look at the game, and if you want to see that particular Let's Play, you should absolutely go have a look. It's on the Slytherin Games channel.
Moving to LZ.
Move this guy forward. Come on.
Need a resupply on this unit ASAP. Clearing mines.
No mines. Although Bravo Company is definitely in a world of shit. And the problem here is, well, the only problem with the Green Berets, number one, their fighting's not great, so actually there's more than one problem. Number two, they can't actually question villages, which kind of makes sense. Green Berets are a scary sort. You know, my dad told me a ton of stories when he was in Vietnam about the Green Berets and just how basically they would go into the jungle for months on end searching for VC spider holes, things like this. And you better bet that a lot of these Green Beret guys came out pretty messed up, for lack of a better word, being stuck in the jungle that long. So they weren't all mentally 100%, if you know what I'm saying. I could see why in a village setting, you probably don't want to send in Green Berets. They're probably going to be very suspicious. They're going to probably expect most of the villagers to be VC in disguise, which they very well could be. But let's go ahead and end the turn, and look at that. We've already found some enemy units that are attacking. Good shooting, boys. Delta Company completely iced those guys. Totally iced. Let's go ahead and move to the east. I'm also going to go ahead and bring in some emergency resupply for these men. We need some emergency supply for another group, but I think for now we can just pick them up. Let's see how much farther they can move. All right, come on, boys. And I'm actually just going to pick them up. They'll get some resupply once they get back home. Plenty of food in their stomachs. And, of course, treatment for their wounds. That's going to be the main goal right now. All right, I could even buy another Huey if I wanted to here, but I think we'll be all right. We got that VC unit. I'm going to try to bring in our wonderful Apache here and get a kill. Dead enemy unit in the jungle. Beautiful, and brought us up to an even 50. Not exactly 100% happy with that, but I'll take it. I'll take an even 50. And let's also grab this Arvin unit and get him closer to base. Both of these units are going to have to drop in base if they don't want to starve. Just want to make sure we brought everybody else over. All right, let's start moving these guys forward. So this highway is pretty well secured. No! I did not want to do that. That was a mistake. Now for this unit, we're going to drop them off. Holy crap. Enemy RPG. I don't know if that scared you guys as much as it did me. The RPG strikes are terrifying me. Oh my gosh. They knocked down our chopper and our guy goes down with it. Damn it. I knew that was a dangerous area and a dangerous situation as well, but I did not expect us to go down that quickly. And that's, of course, a chopper down and one of our great sort of units down. That's no fun, of course. Let's see what Van Bishop is saying here. Most grand strategy games can have widely unhistorical outcomes. I believe that if you look at tactical, small-scale games, you might win the scenario, but not the war campaign. Absolutely true, Van. And that's actually one thing I really like about historical games and strategy games in particular is all of the different outcomes you can have. I mean, it's quite fun to sort of discover what could happen, of course, in these situations. Now, this unit desperately needs to get back to base, but we are at that point in the stream, guys, that magical point where the stream is ending. So if anyone has any questions, please do ask. As I said before, if anybody has any ideas of what streams they'd like to see in the future, we'd really appreciate you guys going to the Slytherin Games YouTube channel. If you head over there, you can let us know in the comments, in any of the comments really, what you'd like to see, why you'd like to see it, and we're going to make it our absolute job to bring you what you guys want. So make sure to do that. Please do. It not only helps us, it helps you as well. And let's see what happens. Now, I did not want to drop that unit off, damn it. I was going to bring him back home, but I forgot we were the unit, damn it. One of the great things is you can actually see it here too, the Red Cross. But in Afghanistan 11, which is of course the successor to this game, and I love both of them dearly, but in Afghanistan 11 you can really tell which chopper is the Red Cross chopper. And there we go, just hit a minefield with our Arvin units. We lost our first group of units, of course, which is no fun. But it happens, and of course, with this much monsoon season, I mean, the monsoon season in this game so far has been intense. Hello, how are you doing, Mama Lord? And so we got 15 viewers on Twitch, and how many do we have here on YouTube? 10 on YouTube, 15 on Twitch, I'll take it. I want to thank everybody for showing up to the stream. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed everything as well. It's always fun streaming with you guys, and I'm glad so many showed up here for a stream of Vietnam 65. And Spud is saying carrier deck. He really wants to see carrier deck for the next stream. We might do something like that. Maybe for the next stream, we'll do something like a carrier deck with a key giveaway. And every time I make a mistake, somebody gets a key. We could try something, fun like that. I do want to take some time to think about it, but I hope you guys enjoyed Vietnam 65. This is definitely a game you want to pick up. And if you enjoy Vietnam 65, pick up Afghanistan 11. The same is true for Afghanistan 11. If you've gotten Afghanistan 11, please pick up Vietnam 65, the predecessor of Afghanistan 11. It's just awesome. I really enjoy it. So thank you again, guys. Make sure no one else asked any questions. No, we seem to be pretty good. Thank you both for our friends on YouTube and to our friends on Twitch. Both of you guys actually did pretty well this time, so make sure to let your friends know about these streams and try to bring them in every day. Our streams usually run every single weekday at the same exact time. The only exception this week is going to be Thursday. I believe tomorrow we're going to be playing Civil War II, AG Odds Civil War II, and then, of course, you guys can help me decide whether we play as the Union or the Confederacy. Thank you so much, boys, and have a wonderful day.